Programang ito ay rated SPG. Striktong patnubay at gabay ng magulang ang kailangan. Maaaring may masiselang tema, lengguwahe, karahasan, sexual, horror o droga na hindi angkop sa mga bata.
Today, Goldfield is a small former mining town between Las Vegas and Reno that has a population of 500. In contrast, in the early 1900s, Goldfield's population swelled to over 30,000 after the local residents found gold. During the town's boom years, the stately 150-room Goldfield Hotel opened in 1908. The hotel was built atop of an old gold mine. The Goldfield has the first electric elevator west of the Rocky Mountains and imported the finest chips from Europe. One young man, George Winfield, crashed into this gold rush and bought most of the town's assets. He quickly became Nevada's richest man. When the gold boom ended and Goldfield Hotel remained open, by the 1920s, George Winfield was the state's most powerful politician. In the 1930s, Winfield started an affair with a pretty young prostitute by the name of Elizabeth. With a short time, Elizabeth found herself unwed and pregnant. She told George he was the father of her child. George, fearful for his reputation, paid Elizabeth to remain quiet. But when she began to show, he became worried the locals would start asking questions. He then arranged to hide Elizabeth from prying eyes. He had her chained to the radiator in room 109 of the hotel. She was brought food and water, but when she cried out for help, her pleas were ignored. It's a mystery exactly what happened next. Some stories claim that Elizabeth died during childbirth. Others state that George actually murdered her. Regardless, Elizabeth and her child were never seen again. Legend states George Winfield dumped Elizabeth's body along with her newborn down in the old mine shop below the hotel's basement. Not long after Elizabeth's disappearance, her ghost was seen at various locations in the Goldfield Hotel. She is described as being beautiful with a long flowing hair. It is said she wears a white nightgown. The Goldfield Hotel was closed down in 1945. Over the years, people who have visited the abandoned building have heard Elizabeth crying out for her baby. Others have heard a baby crying in the hotel's basement. Another hotspot is room 109. This room where Elizabeth was chained is always unnaturally cold, and investigators' electrical equipment often malfunctions in this area. The hotel is said to have several ghosts. In the 1930s, two guests staying at the Goldfield committed suicide. A male guest jumped from his room window, and a woman hung herself in her room. The apparitions of these two guests have been seen ever since. The gold room in the hotel's dining room has an active spirit. This ghost is that forgotten old man who likes to throw things around his bedroom. He has been dubbed the Stabber because he is seen lurching at people with a knife. However, he has never harmed anyone. Witnesses to this event state before his knife makes contact with his unsuspecting victim, he just disappears. Some speculate that this maniacal ghost is a George Winfield. Two other ghosts are children. They are both heard laughing and seen playing around the hotel's staircase. The following video is considered one of the scariest encounters the Ghost Adventure team has experienced. There were investigations the Goldfield basement in this clip where a brick was thrown.
Do you hear that? Where's that coming from?
It sounded in front and behind. I heard it too.
Did you just hear it again?
What's that? At the bottom right corner, look.
Bottom right corner or what?
There's just...
Who's there? I thought it was coming from over here. Did you hear it from behind us?
Yeah.
What you can't hear or visually see is the unnerving sensation we felt walking through these hallways. It's that feeling you have when you sense people are staring at you, like there were people standing everywhere, looking out at us as we passed by their rooms.
Let's go down here a little bit.
Is it just me or does it feel like we're getting watched?
I feel it too. Come on. Here, shoot inside all these rooms. Is someone there? Is someone there? I'm gonna go this way. Is someone there? Give us a sign. Nick. Dude, look right there. Come here. Look, no, stop. Do you see that? Oh, whoa. Holy. Did you just see something move, or was that just me, or was that a shadow?
Yeah, I did.
What did you see? Because I wasn't really looking over there.
I saw something move right in the LCD screen.
What did it look like? Is there someone there?
Oh, it's freezing right here too.
Where did you see it?
We reached the spot where we saw the unexplained movement and were confused of what this activity may have been. We ruled out the possibility of it being our shadow because it didn't synchronize with our movement. Nick claimed he may have captured this event on his camera, and we focused our attention to his LCD screen.
Can we play it back? So what did you see? You saw someone like...
Hold on, I gotta go back a little further. Right here, it's coming up.
Here, you hold this down a little bit. Whoa. Go back.
No, it's coming.
Yeah, you could see a figure right there. Do you see
Move
it?
your finger.
Right there. Damn! Did you see it move?
Watch for smoke. Watch for smoke. or clouds or something.
Was this the ghost of the gunslinger Virginia and Red were both telling us about hours ago?
It comes around that corner and stands there in the hallway.
As you remember, we immediately went to where we saw the figure, and we looked around the corner where it disappeared to find there was nothing but a barricaded stairwell.
You want me to go? Is that you? Making all that noise?
This is the room
What room?
we've been talking about.
Is that you making all the noise? Holy oh my god! Holy Stop! Stop! Go! Nick, where are you? Jesus Christ, please help me. Hey, Nick!
How could we run from something that we've been trying to capture for months? There are limits beyond our own cognitive control that we cannot withstand no matter how brave you are. We may have run, but we ran with this imprinted on our film reels.
I'm going to take a look at some additional footage captured by Zach and Nick. I'm going to give an analysis to see if it's been tampered with. All right, I've got some editing software that is used for infrared and night vision cameras and surveillance cameras that allows you to pick up things that you can't see normally with the naked eye. So we're going to go ahead and get started with that right now. All right, we're going to take a look at some footage here of a brick that takes flight, and here you can see it go off right here, right there. I'm going to bring up some graphics right here in a second that's going to show you of a straight line on which if the brick was launched or pulled in any way that it would have gone in a straight line, and you'll be able to see that underneath the line, you'll be able to see the brick come right here underneath the line there, kind of dip down underneath of it right there. Here's another view of it, dip down and kind of went in an arch there. So in my opinion, that it doesn't look like it's been tampered with. It looks like that something threw this brick. The next thing that I visually observed is the spinning of the brick. Okay, I'm using the vector scope here to enhance the video. I'm getting rid of the ambient noise or the fuzz to see if there's any fishing line or rope or string or something attached to the brick, and you would see it in through the video here. You would be able to see the lines of it, especially after this brick takes flight, and clearly there's nothing here. All right, one of the other things that I found on this video after I cleaned it up with the vector scope is there's a board back here that you can't really see back here now, but after I clean it up, you're going to be able to see this board take off from behind the brick. It kind of levitates itself up and flies to the opposite side of the brick. This board right here, it just goes off backwards, and the brick is going one way. And even with the vector scope, I analyzed the area with the vector scope. It's just something that's really unexplainable.